Remember that sound? The final school bell ringing, not signaling the end of the day, but the start of real freedom. Backpacks would drop with a thud, sneakers would hit the pavement, and we'd scatter in every direction, not to our phones, but to our favorite spots. Before social media streams and endless scrolling, these after-school hangouts were where friendships were forged and memories were made. Today on Golden Hour Rewind, we retaking a trip back to 10 unforgettable after-school hangouts that every kid from the 70s and 80s will remember. First up, the local diner booth. Nothing beat the feeling of sliding into that cracked vinyl seat, ordering a plate of fries to split with your friends, and dropping quarters into the jukebox. It was more than just a snack stop. It was a teenage ritual. That perfect mix of clattering dishes, the smell of burgers on the grill, and your favorite song playing was pure comfort after a long day of classes. Next, the corner convenience store. Every kid had their store, didn't they? It was a treasure trove of candy bars, comic books, and ice-cold sodas. You'd pool your pocket change, laugh with friends until your sides hurt, and get into serious debates over which flavor of chips was the absolute best. These little stores were the original community hubs, long before we ever used that term. And who could forget the roller rink? That unmistakable sound of wheels gliding over polished wood, with disco lights spinning overhead. Couples would skate hand in hand. The music was always turned up loud, and the night felt like it could go on forever. The roller rink wasn't just for skating. It was the scene of first crushes, and the birthplace of so many lifelong memories. Then there was the arcade, a symphony of flashing screens and an iconic bleep bloop soundtrack. A handful of quarters was your ticket to an entire afternoon of adventure. Whether you were mastering Pac-Man, defending the galaxy in Space Invaders, or climbing ladders in Donkey Kong, each machine was a portal to another world. For the music lovers, the record store was sacred ground. You could spend hours flipping through album covers, searching for that one perfect song. You'd listen to new tracks on those heavy headphones, trading recommendations with strangers who instantly felt like old friends. It was all about the thrill of discovery and the crackle of fresh vinyl. Even the public library had its own kind of magic. Sure, you told your parents you were going to study, but it was really a place to whisper secrets with your best friend, giggle behind the bookshelves, and maybe, just maybe, accidentally bump into your secret crush in the fiction aisle. It was quiet, warm, and best of all, free. After school, the neighborhood baseball field would come alive. Kids would just show up, armed with scuffed-up mitts and maybe a plastic bat, and you'd play until the streetlights blinked on, signaling it was time to head home. It didn't matter who was the best player. It was about showing up, playing your heart out, and sharing laughs with your team. By the late 80s, the mall food court became the ultimate destination. Surrounded by neon lights and music videos playing on big TVs, you'd grab a slice of pizza, a soft pretzel, or some frozen yogurt. It felt like a world of its own total freedom, all under one gigantic roof. Sometimes, though, the best hangout was right in your own neighborhood. A driveway became a stage for jump ropes, chalk art, and bike races. The sound of laughter echoed down the block as you played until dusk. In those moments, the world felt simple, safe, and just full of endless possibilities. And finally, the local movie theater. The sticky floors, the smell of buttery popcorn, and the absolute thrill of the lights going down. You'd meet your friends under the glowing marquee, try to sneak in your own candy, and whisper all through the previews. It was the heartbeat of small-town life, a place where great stories and even better friendships grew together. Looking back, those afternoons weren't really about where you went. They were about who you were with. Before screens and scrolling, there was real face-to-face connection. There was laughter, long walks home, and the pure, simple joy of being young. If this trip down memory lane brought a smile to your face, please give this video a like and share your favorite after-school hangout in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Golden Hour Rewind for more stories that take you back to the good old days. Thanks for watching.